Let's have a moan. It is now government policy to force unemployed people into mandatory underpaid work by threatening to take away their measly £53 per week unemployment benefit. This puts the unemployed in a dangerous position where they can easily be exploited by large companies eager to cut overheads in order to maximise profits. Despite annual profits of close to 800 million, Asda have jumped on the free labour gravy train. Not only do they exploit the poorest members of society, they are also taking advantage of their own staff by sending paid workers home early and using workfare workers instead. Boycott Asda. Next, look at this. Make the lie big, make it simple, keep saying it, and eventually they will believe it. Think of the press as a great keyboard on which the government can play. I'd go on. What became of gas and electric? What became of the family silver? And this is a quote by Sandra Rees. What became of the family silver? It got sold for food and heating. The old pawn shops and poor houses will be back soon. Be careful. Now look at this. He lifted millions out of poverty and despair. She tried to return them to it, and he now fully intends to finish the job. So, well, I say no more. IDS can live on 53 a week. Yes, sure they can. He and his like can't even attend a funeral without someone paying for them. Look, MPs can claim up to £3,750 on expenses to fly home to pay tribute to Margaret Thatcher. It gets worse. Look at this. This is another one that come through. More than 400,000 children will be living in poverty by the 2014 and 2015. So, you know, you're going on and on. Here, look, she proposed it. He intends to carry it out. It is. We know who she is by the hairstyle, and you know who the face is here. It is therefore worth considering aiming over a period to end the state provision of health care for the bulk of the population, so that medical facilities would be privately owned and run, and those seeking health care would be required to pay for it. Those who could not afford to pay would then have their charges met by the state via some form of rebating or reimbursement. Mentally handicapped or elderly patients requiring long-term institutional care who clearly could not afford to pay would be the only exceptions. This is going on now, remember. And here we had a Mail Online. This was by Daniel Miller, and it was published on the 28th of December 2012. Thatcher's secret plot to dismantle the welfare state and privatise the NHS has been revealed. This is after the 30-year rule. She and Chancellor Sir Geoffrey Howe commissioned confidential report. It suggests ended free health care and introducing school fees. This is the report coming up now. If you read all this, I'm not going to read everything that's on here. Just pause this video and you can read it yourself because it goes on quite long. This is what Nigel Lawson said about everything, and you can see here in the Guardian, there was a report in the Guardian which if you type this into your browser, you can see this report that's there. So a little bit more of a moan. We'll go here, and Sandra Rees says, take a look at this, and it says rigorously assessing current claims to correct errors where they exist and refer suspicious cases for fraud investigation. We expect to cleanse 1 million claims a year. That means everybody that puts in a claim now is under suspicion. Everybody. It doesn't take much working out. And here we have what Enoch Powell said in 1983, and he's it's still what he says then is still the Tory way now. And if you read this, you'll see that everything that he said then is coming true today. This is my mourn for today.